In this video, I'm going to talk about the 7 signs that your woman is cheating on you. Sharp came here coming at you with another video from ChooseYourRelationships.com, author of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. So yeah, a question I got from a long-time subscriber. He wanted to know a couple signs that his woman, his partner, somebody might be sleeping in his bed, you know. So there's a lot of signs, but I'm gonna just give 6 or 7 signs, just simple things. And you have to keep in mind that everyone has patterns, and a lot of people, they usually don't break their patterns until new people come into their lives in some form or fashion, some environment, in some way. But most people are creatures of habit. They keep doing the same thing over and over. Most people don't change. So it's good to keep that in mind. So I would say the first sign that your woman is probably cheating on you with somebody else is that she spends a lot of time at work. When I say a lot, I'm talking like she come in late. All her energy is at work. I'm talking like late nights. She probably goes out of town with the people, her co-workers. She'll do the overnight with the co-workers. And PS, and by the way, there's a lot of people that work with these companies. They have their whole department, even if it's 5 people, will stay overnight, or they'll do like a weekend trip, even a vacation today, you know. So let me tell you something. If your woman is spending all that time with these people that she claims she hates, dislikes so much, let me tell you something. And she come home and acting all snooty and with all this attitude towards you, somebody's hitting that. Don't be a fool. Don't be delusional. And the reason why I say that, because a lot of these women will do anything to keep their job. They'll do anything to please the boss. Anything. And with all this technology that we have today, you don't really have to go out of town to have a meeting with anybody. You don't have to. You're going to go this happens every week. Somebody in some company, they always say, oh, we got to go out of town. For what? To sit down in a conference room with a couple idiots, in most cases, and talk about something that the decision was already made before you got there. Somebody up top already made a decision, but you just wanted to go out of town because you just wanted to go along, follow the status quo. I gotta go out of town because I want to get away from my wife, or I want to get away from my husband, or get away from the kids for a while, so you can roll in the sack with somebody else. This is what really happens. They say it goes down in the DM, but it goes down at the job. That's where it really goes down at. And a lot of people don't think about it. You know, they just think that their wife is just working so hard. You know, she's working hard, all right. She's working hard on somebody else's knob. But she'll come home to you with all this attitude and try to make you feel guilty, like you done something wrong. No, she's been slobbing on the boss's knob all this time. More than likely, somebody's doing it. It goes down at the job. So that it is what it is. These women will do anything to please the boss. You know, so just keep that in mind. That's all I'm saying. And the next thing I would say is, if your woman comes home and if she takes a shower, like real quick, you know, it's kind of like, because 9 times out of 10 she doesn't come home and take a shower real quick. If she break her pattern of doing something like that, that's probably a sign that something went down. You know, she want to get the smell off of her. You know, the other dude smell off of her. But this happens too. This is why a lot of women used to, well, they still do that to this day. A lot of women, if they don't trust the guy, as soon as the guy come home, they'll smell the guy, because they want to see if the guy smell like the other woman. You know, but us guys, we don't do that to women. You know, maybe some crazy guy, but most guys I know, they don't smell on the woman that smell to see if she smell like another guy. I don't know no guy that do that. But I'm not saying there's some crazy guys that's out there like that. But there's a lot of crazy women out there that's crazy jealous. They'll smell the guy and see if he smell like another woman. You know, so it happens. But if she comes home and takes a shower, 9 times out of 10, something went down. You know, so just keep that in mind. And the next thing I would say, she's not not that motivated or not that excited in the sack with you, because she don't have the drive or the energy, because the other guy got all the energy. The guy at work got all the energy. Or the guy that she was hanging out with, he done hit it so many times, and she's thinking about him more than you. So when it's time for you to get some, it ain't the same no more, because the energy is off in the relationship, because the other guy is interfering with your relationship. You know, and it's good, and it's, keep in mind, most women that do dirt, they're never going to come clean on anything. They're never going to come clean with anything. This is one common difference between men and women. Guys, most guys I know that do dirt, they'll tell you. They'll say, hey, I did this, I did that. But women, no, almost never. Even if you sit down with your woman and say, hey, yo, I know what you're doing. Let's come clean. Let's put everything on the table. Blah, 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 this and that or whatever. She ain't gonna do it, Jack. She ain't gonna do it. She'll take them lies and all that dirt to the grave. You know, and see, another thing you have to be careful of. If a woman accuses you of doing stuff, or if she's very paranoid when it comes to you doing stuff, or she'll make it seem like she won't give you the benefit of the doubt when it comes to anything. She automatically thinks that you're doing something when you're not doing anything. 9 times out of 10, that woman done so much dirt until she doesn't believe anything you say, or anybody else for that matter. She doesn't give anybody the benefit of the doubt, because that's how screwed up she is. And I've met a lot of women that were like this. They done so much dirt in their lives. So when they meet someone that's being genuine, just cool like that, they don't believe nothing that they say, because they done so much dirt, and they think everybody is just like them. But they're wrong. Everybody's not riding dirty. There's some people out here that they just keep it 100. They don't gotta lie to kick it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like me, I don't gotta lie to get girls. What? You know, not at this point in my life. Now, when I was in my 20s, I didn't know what I was doing. But in my 30s and 40s, I don't gotta lie about nothing. What for? Either you in or you out. It is what it is, you know? And one thing I would say is, if your woman changes the way she dress, maybe she's not the best dresser in the world, but all of a sudden she puts more time into what she wears, from the pantyhose, the bra, Gstring, everything, from head to toe, all of a sudden. But she never was like that, never was really like that before. That's a good sign that she's trying to impress somebody. And it ain't you. And it ain't you. You know, it's like, you know, it's like she's going to Victoria's Secret and buying the matching colors of lingerie and bra and panty set, but maybe she never really put too much time into it before. Maybe she had the grandma panties, the old school joints, which maybe she never really wore G-strings before. And if she did wear them, maybe she stopped wearing them, and now she went back to wearing them. You know what I'm saying? So that's something you should watch out for. And the last thing I would say is, if you call her or text her and it takes her a long time to get back to you, take her 2-3 hours to get back to you, or the next day and she get back to you and say, hey, oh, I was asleep. She was sleep-eyed. Sleep with the other guy. Bend over. You know, that's old. That's not even game. I've heard that when I was in my 20s. Girls used to use that. Oh, I was asleep. Sleep, whatever. You know. And the last thing I would say is, if she's on her phone all the time, I'm talking texting or on the internet, her phone is always in the hand. I'm talking like, in an 8-hour span, only time she put the phone down is if she go to the restroom or something like that, or go cook or eat. But other than that, phone always like this. She's on the couch, you know, trolling on the internet or whatever, chatting with her friends or whatever, you know. If that's the case, eventually, if that goes on for consistently for months and months and years, eventually somebody's gonna catch her out there. That's what's gonna happen. Eventually, somebody's gonna catch her out there and they're gonna smash. You know, I mean, because today, with the internet, with the help of the internet, it's easy. It's fairly easy to get women. I mean, it really is. And it doesn't matter how your woman look. Doesn't matter how attractive she is or unattractive she is. Some guys gonna smash. And the reason why I know this, because guys have no standards today. Not like they used to. Now, of course, some guys have standards, but not the way it used to. I don't care how your woman look. There's some guy is willing to hit it for one night. There's some guy. You know, it's like, you know, it is what it is. You know, so hey man, you just gotta be aware of these things. You know, the best thing you can do is just do the best you can. And if that ain't enough, hey man, just keep it moving, man. That's the best you can do. So hey, I can go on and on, but this video is starting to get too long. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share it, subscribe, and tell me what you think in the comment section below this video. Until next time, I'm out. Peace!